evaluation session. In this session, I will evaluate the speech which was given by Mohammed. So today, Muhammad shared a very personal story of his home country, Afghanistan, and which was very touching to us as an audience. So I will evaluate Muhammad's speech in three parts: what went well, what could have been better, and what can he do, or some challenges to throw at him to make him a better speaker in his next speech. So let's start with what went well. First part that went really well was the delivery. Whenever Muhammad was reminding of the incidents that happened in his home country, he was very when the first incident happened, when the guy came and he helped him, and then the other incident where he heard gunshots firing at him. So this was two different incidents, and Muhammad was able to convey the emotions very well to the audience. The next thing that went really well was the storyline. Storyline matched very well with the title, perspective. In his speech, he gave very different examples, which again reiterated the fact that perspective is the key to do something. So he reminded us that we are very lucky to have, which gives us perspective on how we should look at things. What are the things that he may want to work on in the next speech? Some things will get better as you give more speeches, but first thing that you can improve is looking at the notes. What happens is when you're telling a story, it kind of breaks the flow of the story, because when you're talking to your audience, the audience is very much engrossed in what you're saying, and when you look at the paper and then say it again, it kind of breaks the storyline. So I would encourage you to give speeches without notes the next time around. And the second thing is eye contact. Since it is your first speech, it is understandable that you are not used to so many eyes looking at you. But the next time around, just try to maintain an eye contact. A good thing would be like talking to the audience as if you were speaking to them in person. That kinds of puts you at ease when you're giving a speech or sharing an idea. So if there are too many people in the audience, just grab a few of them and look into their eyes and talk as if you are sharing them in person. And finally, the things that I could challenge you on, or you can improve in your next part, is hand gestures. Like most of the times, the hands move on to a certain position. This gives an impression to the audience that you are really nervous or tense. But next time around when you come, just try improving on your hand gesture. Just try to, if you are really happy, then you can do this, or you can just improve on your hand gestures while you're sharing your ideas. And you can also use more vocal variety. So if you're really happy, you could raise your voice, or if you're really scared, then you could go really slow. So that helps the audience convey the ideas more. Because when you're saying it in a speech, the speech itself comes as a storyline, but if you add vocal variety, it takes the speech to the next level. So hand gestures and vocal variety are the two things that you can incorporate in the next speech and make this speech even better. But given the fact that you came here, you gave the speech, and there are not many people around as compared to the normal meetings that we have, I think it is a very commendable thing to do, and we should give a round of applause for Muhammad.